I'm here to do my Father's business. I'm here to be part of thy will. And by doing my Father's business, that means that there is things that are going to occur in my life that I don't necessarily want to be part of because they're part of that will. Yesterday I didn't want to hit a concrete thing on the road and damage the car, right? I didn't want that because that put me in a very vulnerable position where I was crying in public amongst people I didn't know, right? But then that was part of that, right? That was necessary because it taught me how to be a proper neighbor, right? And it also revealed to me how much freedom God had granted me because now I no longer feared to express myself, right? Like if I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna mourn. If I'm gonna be happy, I'm gonna be the happiest I've ever been. If I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, right? And it's the idea of that there's a time for everything, but it's also like I'm free. So no one can judge me, whether I cry for 5 hours or 2 hours, right? That's on me, right? Or whether like I'm happy for 8 weeks straight, then that's on me, but I'm free. And I want to exercise my freedom to the best and not use my freedom to then put myself back into an Egypt situation, right? But I'm here to do my Father's business. And that has meant that, I didn't want to see my friends go to university and be left here in Africa when all my friends were in the UK. I didn't want that, right? But the way that God put it is that my life worked out differently. And like my friend was telling me yesterday, your story gives me hope. Your story gives me hope and faith. And I know that my life will work out because yours, where there was no possibility of working out, it worked out. And that means I'm actively part of thy will, right? Substance comes for thy will. It comes in thy will. Having a personality and a life of substance, let me say, a life of substance is what gives you that ability to be of thy will. A millionaire who's been a millionaire their whole life comes to tell somebody who struggled financially their whole life that it's easy to become a millionaire. There is no substance to that. But a person who didn't have anything and became a millionaire comes to tell somebody who's been struggling financially for their entire lives that there's hope and it's possible, right? That's substance, right? Same way, I can tell my friends it's gonna work out for you and don't worry because it worked out for me when there was no possibility of it working out. I'm here to do my Father's will.